But this year there is a new twist, says Clemson's defensive coordinator. I think Georgia Tech is probably running it a little bit more than they have in the past, Venables said this week. They've obviously been a run-heavy team, but they're closer to around 90-10 than they are 80-20, which I think they would like to be around 80-20. The line's more mature. The receivers are more mature. It's a group that's kind of grown in their system for the last couple of years. When the Yellow Jackets enter Death Valley for an 8 p.m. kickoff Saturday, they will do so with just 5 passing touchdowns this season, one fewer than Clemson's 6. They have 22 rushing touchdowns to Clemson's 23. The marquee matchup of the night will be Clemson's rush defense against Georgia Tech's runners, both among the best in the nation, respectively. The Yellow Jackets average 372.8 yards on the ground, and Clemson's defense has limited opponents to less than a third of that at 107.9 yards. Even more telling, the Tigers' defense has allowed just 2 rushing touchdowns all year. On the heels of their worst defensive performance of the season, Clemson plans to come out more focused and more prepared than it was 2 weeks ago in a stunning loss at Syracuse. Should the Tigers rattle the Yellow Jackets early, it could be a long night for a Georgia Tech team that does not like to pass the ball and isn't built to come from behind. But if Tech gets its option offense rolling, Clemson could be in trouble. They are who they are. Whatever this year is, year 9 for me, it never is easy to play these guys. It is always an incredible undertaking, Clemson coach Dabo Swinney said. The amount of discipline that you have to play with, you just can't get bored doing your job over and over again for 60 minutes. Right now, they're averaging 4 completions a game. But it's almost 18 yards a catch. Whenever they do throw it, it's a big play. The Yellow Jackets quarterback, Taquin Marshall, is also their leading rusher with 704 yards and 11 touchdowns on 144 carries. He averages about 40 more yards per game than Clemson's Travis Etienne, who currently leads the Tigers in that category. Georgia Tech's number 2 rusher, Kervont Benson, has 5 rushing touchdowns on 652 yards. The only team averaging more rushing yards per game in the nation is Navy, which also runs the triple option. Games like these test Venables each year. As someone who thrives on competition, he seems to enjoy the challenge. I think the beatback, Kervont Benson, has been terrific all year for them. Excellent player. He kind of really makes them go, Venables said. And the quarterback has really made great decisions. He shows good instincts with his decision-making, and his patience and poise is really outstanding for a young player. Every down is run for these guys. It's gotta be your mindset.